Oh, hey Taurus. How are you? Welcome to your mid-monthly August 2020 Leo and New Moon reading, I guess. Or whatever is left from today until the end of the month. And the energies that you should be expecting or that you are in. Let me just start by, I took some notes earlier because, I always have a kind of little things that I like to do before the reading. So I was actually thinking of, for some reason, the song Money by FLoyd. Excuse me. Pardon me. Wow. That was weird. Somebody doesn't want your message out. Money by FLoyd kept coming to mind when I was sitting in your energy, and I will leave that in the link below for those of you who haven't heard it, for those of you who want to hear it again. It's an awesome song. So I was kind of hoping that this would be a reading about opportunities. But before we get into that, I'm Emily. This is Queen MJ's channel. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Hit the thumbs up button. It just kind of helps me get through the algorithms of YouTube so that my video gets out a little more and gets out to other people who need to hear the messages. Share the video with those people you think it might resonate with, and hit the notification bell so that you know when I post new videos. Also, I will leave any information in the description below if you want to reach out to me to get a personal reading that is tailor-made to whatever you specifically are trying to look into. Because, of course, this is a general reading, so it's not necessarily going to resonate with everybody. I can't possibly pick up on the energy of every single Taurus out there. Did I say Scorpio earlier? No, this is Taurus. There may be a Scorpio involved with you. I don't know why I just thought that. But, yeah, so in other words, just take whatever messages apply to you, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not for you. Just leave it, and you'll know when it resonates and where it resonates and if it resonates. Energy kind of tends to bounce around. It's not like linear or anything. So I could be picking up on your energy. I could be picking up on someone you're dealing with's energy, and the roles could be reversed the way I'm picking them up. But you'll know also if that's your situation and which role applies to whom. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it now. I told you I started picking up on FLoyd's Money, and I will leave the link to that song. I'll try and remember to leave a link to that song in the description box below. Also, for those of you who've sent me donations, I really, really appreciate it. For those of you who've gotten readings, I really appreciate it. It just helps my channel to grow, and it helps me do what I love to do and be able to focus on bringing you your messages, right? So I did pull 3 runes for you, which seem to kind of coincide with the money song. The first one being perfection of fulfillment of wishes. It's the win rune, right? Second one was the ing, speaking on transformation, assisting spiritual growth. So a change that's coming about, that's going to, kind of a change that's out of your hands, that's going to force you to grow up, basically, right? And man is about legal affairs and wise counsel or some type of assistance. So I was kind of picking up, that if this is a legal situation, then you need to, there's a change that needs to come about, or there's something that needs to happen first in order for you to, get where you want to get. But you need to listen to other people, because I'm feeling like a stubbornness in this reading, kind of like a not wanting to listen to other people. And a side note, I did feel a little bit of a cockiness energy and a little bit of a horniness energy, sort of one and the same, if that makes any sense to you. I don't know. Leave me a comment as to how and if that resonates below. If that's too private, I'll leave my information to my Instagram. You can DM me and let me know how the reading resonates. I love to connect with you guys. So yeah. Also, I was pre-shuffling for you, and I got the Strength card for you. That's from the deck I'm going to use as the primary deck. And that made me feel like it was weird because, okay, I wasn't pre-shuffling yet. It was like the deck was on the table, and I kind of knocked a card over. But when I went to see, it had not been the card that was on top. It was like, I don't know how the Strength card ended up coming out. But to me, I thought that was interesting and needed to be taken note of. There could be a Leo of significance with the Strength card, but I feel more like there's something that you are going to need to prepare for, something that you're not expecting, that you're going to need to have your strength up for, whether that be mental, spiritual, physical, emotional, what have you, you know, you got to get your strength up. So, the Lenormand deck, I pulled for you 3 cards, right, from the Lenormand deck. The first one is the book, and the book is all about secrets and studies and knowledge and kind of things that have yet to be revealed that are unknown to you. This can indicate a need to research a situation in order to acquire some hidden knowledge not yet available to you, but is definitely on its way to you. Like there's a need to prepare for something about to reveal itself to you, so that you know how to maneuver through that energy. And it can also be indicative of some kind of material success coming from a certain acquired knowledge. So take that as it resonates. Now, next to the book, you got the Scythe, which is all about cutting something off, you know, swift repercussions, accidents, danger, the quick removal of something. To me, what I was hearing was, don't put yourself in harm's way. Stay alert to like hidden dangers and stop taking shortcuts, for whoever that resonates with. There's warnings about a certain situation to avoid, in order to avoid putting yourself in harm's way. Because that could lead right into, and this was the Scythe, right? Sorry, I meant to show you that card. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, the Scythe is all about, like, I forget the fairy tale that accompanies this card, but it has to do with like a man and a husband and a wife, and the man kind of heckling his wife and telling her that, you know, she can't do what he does. So she and he decide to trade places, I guess, for a day. And she goes out and she like figures out a way to get his job done. And meanwhile, he's having all of these accidents at home when all of that could have been avoided, right? So this is kind of cutting out of behaviors, the cutting out of ignoring things, the cutting out of just something that's detrimental to you in order to avoid stress, anxiety, damages with the mice card, right? Mice are all about like famine and just, ugh. It's just, ugh. Okay, so, it's about damages and losses, and there's a high potential for theft when you see this card, actually. So, which leads me back to educating yourself about whatever it is that you need to know in order to cut this out. Kind of nip it in the bud is what I'm hearing, because somebody might be out to get what's yours. So the message here for me was there are repercussions for taking shortcuts. Educate yourself in every situation, situationship, contract, whatever it is that you might be entering into before agreeing to anything, because there's something that you don't know yet that can have a severe influence on the way things will go. Also, there's kind of a dishonesty or a shadiness in the situation that's got to come to an end before it's too late, right? And particularly with the runes that came out, if this involves a legal situation, you could be up shit's creek if you're not properly equipped with the, you know, information that you need to win your case or what have you. For a select few of you, put the drink down. Stop numbing yourself or doing whatever it is that you're doing to numb yourself, because it's going to cause you to miss out on what's going on under your nose. You need to equip yourself with the proper information so that you can either put an end to the bullshit or at least help you brace yourself, like that Leo card, that strength card that came out earlier for you in the pre-shuffle, for something that's to come. I told you need to get your strength up. Also in the pre-shuffle, you got, for the clarifying deck, you got the Emperor and the Death card. The Emperor to me also speaks on, you know, somebody in this situation a little bit stubborn. You know, the Emperor is the boss, and it's kind of his way or the highway. He knows what he knows based on his experiences, and he doesn't really like to listen to anything else. But the Emperor is also about bossing up. So you know what it is that you need to do in order to do that. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but the Death card also came out. So that's about a major change coming, which I keep telling you. There is a change coming. So you need to prepare for it. It's just like the same message repeating with different cards. So let's get into your reading. Let me just put this aside here. I already pre-shuffled so that I won't have to spend a gazillion years shuffling your cards, Taurus. But of course, I like to do a little shuffle right before beginning anyway, just to tap into your energy a little more. Let me just get my crystals aside here. I don't want to knock anything down. Okay, so for Taurus, I guess, new moon in Leo reading, or for the energies pertaining to Taurus from now until the end of August 2020. What can Taurus expect? Just for Taurus. In keeping with these same cards and the same reading, please help to bring all of this together. Explain what you mean. Okay. First card out was the Hanged Man. Could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio of significance. Usually Pisces for me. However, it did pop out in the reverse. So this is a card of normally kind of sacrificing yourself or changing your perspective, right? Putting yourself in a situation where you can see things from a different perspective. I did tell you that I felt a little bit of a stubborn energy with that Emperor that came out earlier. And the Hanged Man in the reverse kind of has the same feeling for me. What with not wanting to see things from any other perspective from yours, than yours. The Two of Swords, which is a card of duality, a card of decision-making, a card of going inward in order to try and figure out what the best move to make in a situation is for you. Because there's something that you want to either move away from or move toward with the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And to me, with the money messages in the beginning of the reading, I would argue that it's something that you're trying to move toward or manifest, right? The Hermit card. This is a Virgo of significance. The Hermit card is all about making the decision to walk away, to take time out for yourself, to go on a personal soul journey, right? To figure something out on your own. The Hermit card is a studious card. He's a card of knowledge. He's a card of going inward. He's a card of like tapping into your higher self. The Hermit is usually traveling with a, a tiny little light in the dark. This is not the traditional card, but he's usually traveling with a tiny little light in the dark. Here you see him sitting in the forest in the dark. So he's really going inward. It's just him and Mother Nature, and the fireflies around his head, and he's just getting download after download about what he needs to do. So that kind of goes with the Two of Swords also, right? They're both going inward for the answer. How to get out of this situation, or how to move toward this situation, right? And the Hanged Man in the reverse is about not waiting anymore and beginning to take action. But the reason you're not able to make that decision, or you're having a difficult time, is because you do need to kind of find a new perspective. And that's where the Hermit comes in to help you. Let's see. What else? Oh. Knight of Wands in the reverse. The Knight of Wands is all about taking action, something coming in, moving swiftly with something. The fact that it's in the reverse is like either you've lost passion for something, or you are really just so stuck or so blinded that you're not taking the action that you need to take. I'm sorry, that was the King of Wands in the reverse, which is basically the same thing. Actually, the King of Wands can be kind of an asshole, so maybe watch how you're communicating. If you're a little bit angry, you've got kind of a temper, you know, you're not being consistent with something is what I feel. Like you're not having consistent action towards something, which is probably why it's difficult for you to see the light for the trees. Okay, Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So this is definitely something about a stability that you want to nurture. This is something about your foundation, your house, home, your stability. Some of you may actually want to physically move. But the Queen of Pentacles is a nurturing spirit, right? She's a nurturer. This is something that you want to nurture, your stability. So this to me means like your coin, probably your career, your money, whatever. Five of Pentacles. But there is a situation that has you feeling like you are alone. You feel like you're alone in this situation, or you've been left out in the cold. When kind of like the Hermit, maybe you've taken a step out of the situation to see if you can find the answer, but now that you're taking stock of everything, you're realizing that you've really been alone in the situation the whole time. However, that's kind of a good thing, because then you only have you to count on, right? So you can count on yourself. You're an earth sign. Earth signs are very accountable, especially when they start taking stock for things. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit defensive about things. And honestly, that Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck that I just looked at, that made me feel like you're feeling defensive. There is strife. And like I said before, with the stuff that came out before the cards, with the Lenormand and the runes and everything, it's like somebody is trying to be shady. Somebody's trying to take something from you, right? Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is all about taking a breather. And it kind of feels like you're stuck, like I said, so it almost feels like you don't have a choice but to take a breather, but to take a break. The number 4 may be of some significance to you. 444, 444. But definitely, like, when you can't do anything, do nothing. So maybe this Hanged Man not taking a different perspective is also about deciding whether you need to take action or wait, right? And it's feeling more like this is something that you need to wait on, because there's a missing piece of information here, I'm hearing. There's a piece of the puzzle missing, and it's impossible to make an educated decision without knowing this information, but I feel like it's coming. It's definitely coming. Oh. Okay. What else? And we'll get some clarifiers for this also, but yeah, this is like something that you've been waiting on, something that you've been, another 2, the 2 of Wands. A lot of duality here, a lot of like fighting with yourself, fighting certain, you know, like kind of inner conflict sort of things. And the 10 of Swords, something is dead and gone, and something is like dead and gone. It was a very painful ending for you. However, you've survived this. So this is kind of a situation that's either ended or it's coming to an end. And I think that's why you're having this duality and you're going back and forth and you're not knowing which way to go. This is really something, a change that was out of your hands. I don't feel like this was your decision. You know, sometimes I read these cards and I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just reading a story and it doesn't become clear until you guys reach out to me. So please, by all means, feel free in this situation, because I am a little bit confused here as to what's going on and very curious at that. So let's get some clarifiers. I'll leave my information below, like I said earlier, if you want to reach out for a personal reading. If you want to comment in the comment section below how this reading resonates for you, I would love that. But if it's something that you're not comfortable sharing in public, yet would like to share with me, DM me. My Instagram information will be down below. Also, you can email me, whatever. And yeah, let's get some clarifiers for this, because this is getting interesting, actually. Clarifying for Taurus, in keeping with this reading, please. I need clarifiers. Okay. The Hangman in the reverse. Clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Something has come to an end, and you're not sure what to do. You're not sure what perspective to take. You're not even trying to take on a new perspective. It's just over, right? But also with the Wheel of Fortune and with things coming to an end, there are also new beginnings. So what is it that come to an end? I don't know, but I did focus on the Emperor once again at the bottom of the deck, which popped out in your pre-shuffle. So maybe I don't know. Some kind of give and take situation. Some kind of situation. I don't know if this is a business situation, a relationship. This is a Six of Pentacles. Something came to an end because there was no equal give and take. One person was giving more than they were getting back. Again, I said you might be seeing number 4s. You may also be seeing number 6 a lot. And the number 10, 10, 10, 6, 6, 6, 66, 66, 66, you know, 44, 44, whatever. The number 2, a lot of synchronicities here, which I'm finding with a lot of the signs, actually, that there are a lot of synchronistic cards. Sorry, that was my mistake. I did not set my intention there. Okay, so give me the Two of Swords here. Well, that was quick. Two of Swords. You can get what you want. That's the Two of Swords is a decision that needs to be made. It's some soul searching that needs to be done in order for you to get your Nine of Cups, which is like all about gratification, being happy, being content with a situation. But interestingly, at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords, and if you can note or see at the bottom, it says watch your back, which is what I told you earlier with this Lenormand cards that we pulled. Somebody is definitely after something that belongs to you. Give me the Hermit, please. Four of Pentacles, mine, mine, mine. Okay, so the Hermit, like I said, is all about going off to do some soul searching. Being clarified by the Four of Pentacles, to me, feels like there's something that you need to pull back from, to hold your energy back from, because, again, you are not equipped with all of the information that you need currently. You just need to sort of fall back until it falls into your lap and you can make the decision that you need to make. Give me the Knight of Wands in the reverse, please. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Ooh. The Three of Swords. Yeah, there is no further, I'm sorry, the King of Wands. There's no further action to be taken. There's nothing else to do here. This is something that broke your heart. This is something that hurt. But it's also something that is completely over with this Ten of Swords. It is dead and gone. I'm hearing T.I. singing in my head. Dead and gone, basically. So give me the Ten of Swords, please. What was this situation? The King of Swords. This is just something that was cut off. This is cutthroat communicator. This is some kind of communication that came in. Somebody that cut something off. Could be an air sign of significance. That would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Just something that was, I feel like there was a conversation that went left almost, but because of that, shit ended. Queen of Pentacles, please. What is the Queen of Pentacles? Give me the Queen of Pentacles in this. No, okay. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Wands. So whatever this is that you want to nurture, it's time to take action toward. Okay? It's time to take action toward nurturing something that you wanted to do and kind of give this other situation a rest. Whatever it is that ended, whatever it is that, you know, is over, it's over. There's no need to kind of linger in that energy because you have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of work to do on yourself. You have a lot of work to do in business. You have a lot of work to do in things that you've neglected to take care of because you've been so focused on this one situation. So that you can receive your blessings and receive your abundance, right? What is the Four of Wands? So what is the stability, house, home? What is this Four of Wands about? This is also the 1111. Okay, so you got 3 cards for the Four of Wands. First, you got... shit. It's all on you, which is the 10 of Wands. It's a card of burdens, right? But it came up in the reverse. So this is a burden that's being released in order for you to have your stability, right? In order for you to find what's really meant for you, the collaboration, if this is a business situation, the collaboration, the companionship, the friendship, the situationship, the relationship. That's meant for you, out with the old and in with the new, right? You can't make room for something new if you're still holding on to the past, right? And so as if to verify that, you got the Ace of Cups, which is all about letting your feelings flow. Let go and let flow, right? 5 of Pentacles, please. Can I have the 5 of Pentacles? Clarify for... oh, nice, thank you. Yeah, you have a lot of anxiety about this situation. You really do feel like you were left out in the cold. Possibly, I'm getting for 1 or 2 of you, this was a ghosting situation in a relationship or a friendship. And it just has you up at night. You know, you can't figure out what went wrong, what happened. How could they walk away from you? How could they leave you out in the cold? You know, but I think, you know, if you notice this 5 of Coins, she's kind of resigned to being by herself right now and enjoying the journey. And she's got a little dandelion up to her head and she's blowing the dandelion and making a wish, right? So being alone is not necessarily a cause for anxiety. That's another thing I'm hearing. Like you have a problem being alone, or you're afraid to be alone. You won't be, and you first and foremost need to learn how to enjoy your own company before you can be good enough to, you know, or in a healthy state enough to give yourself into a relationship, because you have to know how to set boundaries, right? So let's discuss the 4 of Swords. Yeah, look, that's a collaboration at the bottom of the deck. 3 of Pentacles, and that's what I said earlier. Out with the old, in with the new, because there's a new collaboration coming in. There's a new situation. There's a new work situation, friendship situation. There's something new waiting for you. This is very similar kind of to Virgo's reading, just for different reasons, I feel. 4 of Swords is clarified by the victory. Yeah, you can rest easy. Although this may not feel like it right now, this is a victory for you. This is allowing universe to align things in order to bring you something that you have been waiting for with this 2 of Wands, right? This is something that you've been waiting for these ships to come in. It's coming. Give me the 2 of Wands, please. It's coming. Hang in there, Taurus. I'm also hearing joy. You can't get it by taking any shortcuts. You know, definitely do your shadow work, go into your past. All of this stuff has to come into play in order for you to ascend spiritually, or, you know, or even be able to hear your spirit guides or your angels that are desperately trying to lead you toward what it is that you're asking for. but you're so stuck on a certain situation, or on certain situations, or on what you think you know. Kind of learn how to think outside of the box a little bit, and you'll be surprised how much you're able to manifest, right? The Two of Wands is all about some ships you've been waiting to come in. I mean, you manifested this, and it's coming. It is coming. Just watch your back, because somebody smells that it's coming out for you also, and they want to use you, right? Watch your back. You can be the King of Cups, right? I think you already know what this is, but you ignore it. You numb yourself to it, so you don't have to think about it, but you can't ignore what's going to happen. What's going to happen is going to happen anyway, regardless. So let me get some advice for you from... Let me get advice from... healing with the fairies. Why not? Why not, Taurus? Okay. So in keeping with this reading for Taurus, for the energy right now, from now until the end of the month, what advice do you have for Taurus to resonate with the collective of Taurus, please? Strongly, and bring this reading together. Advice, words of encouragement, anything like that. Angels, please, Taurus, the collective. Collective of Taurus. So yeah, what I was saying was don't take shortcuts, because easy come, easy go, right? So anything that comes easily to you can go easy. Honoring your true feelings, right? Following your gut instinct. That's what I was just saying, right? A few minutes ago, like, stop numbing yourself to what it is you think, you know, you're seeing. You're not seeing wrong. You're not seeing it. You're seeing it for a reason. Peace of mind. And rest easy. This situation that's over, it's over. Let it go. And try and take the time right now to nurture your spirit, nurture your body, nurture your soul, nurture yourself. Get the rest that you need. Do things that make you laugh. Do things that make you feel happy. Do things that make you feel good. Get back in touch with who you were before all of this. And yeah, let me know how that resonated with you guys. If it did resonate, in the comment section below. Again, I will leave the information below as to how you can reach out to me to get a personal reading. Please give me a thumbs up. It really, really helps me get through the algorithms of YouTube, which are really hard to get through there. It's weird, especially when you're like, you know, just pretty much just starting. I mean, I've had the channel for a while, but I'm just trying to post regularly now. And so it helps me get the messages out to those who need to hear it as well. Like the video with a thumbs up, share with others. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the little notification bell so that you're notified when I'm going to post a new video. And yeah, I love you guys. Keep your head up. Watch your back. Somebody, there's a fucking sneak about, you know, something really sneaky about. And focus on your money, because it's coming. There's a victory coming after all of this. This is something you manifested. You need to put your energy toward your passion, or whatever passion it is that you have in life that you think you could monetize off of, you could make some money off of, right? Times are changing, and you know, it's time to learn how to do what we love and see how we can offer that to people as a service, because when you do what you love, then you never really work a day in your life, right? Anyway, I love you guys. Okay, see you soon. Bye.